This is lesson 1-3, dividing rational numbers. Yesterday we used the fractions, which are also rational numbers, to divide, and today we're going to go ahead and divide decimals. So in dividing a decimal by a decimal, multiply, and I want you to underline this, multiply both numbers by a power of 10. Because when you do that, you can divide by a whole number. To decide which power of 10 to multiply by, we're going to actually look at the denominator because that is what you divide by. So look at the denominator. The number of decimal places is the number of zeros to write after the 1. So here we have 7 48/100 divided by 4/10. So if we change this so that we have a numerator and a denominator, our denominator is in tenths. So we want to go ahead and slide the decimal over 1 to make it a 4. And then we have to do that also in the numerator. So this decimal is going to become 74 8/10. So now we can simply go 4 divided into 74, 74 8/10, and now we can just bring the decimal up and divide. So 4 divides into 7 once. I was ahead of myself. 4 times 1 is 4. We subtract and get a 3, bring down the 4. 4 divides into 34, 8 times. Come on, pen. 4 times 8 is 32. So when I subtract, I have 2 left. I bring down the 8. 4 divides into 28 exactly 7 times. So I have a remainder of 0. So 18 7/10. Let's do this one as well. I have 2 45/100 divided by 5 thousandths. To make this a whole number, I need to actually move the decimal 3 places. So I have to do it here as well. So 1, 2, I have to move it 3, so I must put the 0 at the end for my placeholder. So it becomes 2,450 divided by 5. So I have eliminated the decimal altogether. 5 divides into 24 4 times, leaving me with a 20. I get 4 and I bring down the 5. 5 divides into 45 9 times. And I have to bring down the 0, and 5 divides into 0 0 times. So the answer is 490. Let's do another one. I have 2 1/10 divided by 7/100. And again, my denominator, I have to move the decimal, this time 2 places, so that makes it a 7. And if I move it 2 spots, this becomes 210. So essentially it's 7 into 210. 7 divides into 21 3 times, giving me 21. I bring down my 0. 7 divides into 0 0 times. So my answer is 30. In some cases, you're going to have to evaluate an expression. They're going to give you the value for the variable. This really isn't any different, except now I just have to rewrite it. 9 7/10 divided by negative 5/10. So again, I'll move my decimal. This is tenths, so I'll move it over once, move it over once. So this becomes 97 divided by 5, and the answer is negative. So I put 5 into 97, and I'll go 97.00. Bring my decimal up. Put my answer out here as a negative because remember, a positive divided by a negative is a negative. 5 divides into 9 once. That leaves me 4 left. Bring down the 7. 5 divides into 47 9 times. That's a 45. I have 2 left. Bring down the 0. 5 goes into 20 4 times. So my answer is negative 19 4/10. Here I have 14 7/10 divided by 7/100. Slide the decimal over twice to make that a 7. And over twice here makes that a 1,470. So I have 1,470 divided by 7. 7 divides into 14 twice. I have to bring down my 7. 7 divides into 7 once. And I bring down the 0. 7 into 0 is 0. So the answer is 210. Last problem. Maya is drinking her favorite juice. There are 2 3/4 servings remaining in the bottle. Maya only pours 1/4 of a serving into her glass at a time. How many glasses can Maya have before the bottle is empty? So we have to decide. She's got 2 3/4 servings, and she's going to divide it by 1/4 of a serving every time. So this is 2 3/4 divided by 1/4. Remember, the first thing we need to do is change the mixed number to improper. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 3 is 11/4, times, we change places here, so we multiply by the reciprocal, so times 4 over 1. I like to cross cancel if I can. 4 divides into 4 once and into 4 once. 11 times 1 is 11. 1 times 1 is 1. If I simplify this, this is just 11. So how many glasses? Maya can still have 11 glasses before her bottle is empty. Okay, this is it as far as notes. If you choose to start your assignment tonight, it is the lesson 1.3 worksheet, part 2. And as soon as we get our Chromebooks, we will get out of worksheets and into the book.